Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really digging into something fascinating.
Yeah.
This big shift in manufacturing, especially in furniture. You know, moving away from that old model. Take, make, toss it out.
Right, the linear way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Towards something more circular, sustainable. So our goal, give you a fast track to understanding things like remanufacturing, reverse logistics. We're using insights from our sources on circular furniture.
And it's interesting, this whole circular economy idea, it's really starting to reshape things.
How so, exactly? Define that for us.
Well, at its core, it's about keeping resources in use for longer, Cutting down waste. It's a total contrast to that traditional way where stuff gets used once, then binned.
And you're saying this is becoming a bigger trend now?
Oh, definitely. It's not just a niche thing anymore. It's growing fast.
Yeah.
Becoming mainstream, really.
Okay, so let's unpack that. What's the real push behind this shift? Why now? Why are companies feeling this urgency?
Well, if you look at the bigger picture, the pressure's coming from a few places. There's regulations, sure, but also customers are demanding it. And frankly, resource scarcity makes it economically sensible, too.
Makes sense.
And our sources mention this framework, the 10R strategies. It kind of lays it all out.
10 Rs. That sounds like a lot more than just recycling.
Exactly. It goes way beyond that. It starts with things like refuse, rethink, then moves through reduce, reuse, repair, refurbish. And, crucially for our chat today, remanufacture.
Okay.
The whole point is keeping materials and products in the loop valuable for as long as possible.
Right. Let's focus on that remanufacture and refurbish piece then. This is where it gets really interesting, I think. How is remanufacturing actually different from just making something new? What's the key distinction?
Yeah, that's a great question. The key difference. Remanufacturing isn't just fixing something. It's about bringing a product back to basically as new condition.
As new.
It often means taking it completely apart, cleaning everything, replacing worn out bits, maybe upgrading some components, then reassembling and testing it like it just came off the original line.
Wow. Okay, so that sounds complex. How does that even work logistically, getting the old products back?
That's where reverse logistics comes in. It's absolutely vital. Think of your normal supply chain, but running backwards.
Bringing things back from the customer.
Precisely, for repair, recycling, or, like we're talking about, for remanufacturing. Now, the sources do point out challenges there. Collection, sorting.
Yeah.
It's tricky. But there are also some really smart solutions emerging to make it all work more smoothly.
So if you need that as new quality, how do companies manage getting these products back efficiently and ensure the quality? Our source mentioned on-site recovery. What's that about? Controlling the process.
Yeah, control is absolutely the key word for on-site recovery. The research really stresses this, bringing those materials and components back in-house. Gives them tight control over the whole recovery process. That's how they guarantee the quality, the efficiency. They ensure that remanufactured product really is as new.
And that builds trust, right? Consumer confidence.
Exactly, vital.
Okay, so that's the internal side. What about outside forces? The source talks about extended producer responsibility, EPR. How does that fit in? What's its impact?
EPR is a huge driver, definitely. It's basically a policy approach.
Right.
It makes manufacturers responsible for their product's entire life cycle, from the drawing board right through to when it's finally done with.
So they have to think about the end game from the start.
Pretty much. It's a strong regulatory push towards circular thinking, away from just disposal. But it's not just rules and regulations.
Oh, what else?
We're seeing a massive shift in customer desire, too.
Yep.
People want sustainable options, and design is changing alongside that.
How so?
Products are being designed differently now. Smarter, easier to take apart, easier to repair, easier to remanufacture eventually.
Interesting. So it's pressure from the top down and the bottom up.
Yes. And that combination really shows the circular model isn't just theoretical. It's feasible, it's happening, progress is being made.
It really is remarkable seeing whole industries like furniture rethinking everything. So hopefully you listening now have a clearer picture of what's driving this change and how it actually works on the ground.
And thinking about all this, it does raise a bigger question, doesn't it? If remanufacturing and circularity really take hold everywhere, how might that change how we think about owning things, about value? Imagine a future where almost everything you buy, not just furniture, is built for this kind of endless, valuable life. What would that actually look like for you as a consumer? How would you interact with your stuff? Something to think about.